Hi. This is the big one we're going to talk about today. We can't be happy if we're clinging to angry, hurt, and obsessive thoughts and feelings about things that happened in the past, or we're trying to forecast all the ways that things could go wrong in the future. And, we just create a big internal mess that makes it not a very healthy ecosystem to feel good. And we've all done it. I mean, I'm not in any judgment towards myself or others. We all do this, and even though it doesn't work well, we sometimes just fall prey to that temptation to wallow in our self-doubt and worry and get obsessive about situations that we may have little to no control over. So what are some helpful tools to get out of these kind of pointless loops or, destructive situations that we just feel stuck in, even if it's just internally? Honestly, in my experience, it requires forgiveness. And it might sound silly or naive, but when we find ourselves ruminating, it's generally because we've been unable to forgive ourselves or another person or a group or a situation for not being what we expected or hoped for it to be. So then the next step is forgiving. It's forgiving yourself for making a mistake and or the other party for making a mistake. And then the only thing you can do from there is just glean what good you can, whatever lesson or wisdom you glean from that experience, embrace that, and then move on. It's a gift that we're able to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And one tool I found to be really helpful is Katie Byron's The Work. She calls it The Work. And basically you're answering some simple questions in order to start breaking up calcified, stagnant parts of your thinking. It's kind of getting you to question your own thoughts and doubts and assumptions. And I'll attach a link to her website and the worksheet itself in the description section. So if you want to just go straight to the worksheet, you can. She also has great courses and books that can deepen your understanding that I highly recommend if you aren't familiar with her work. There's also some great books by Colin called Radical Forgiveness, and there's Radical Self-Forgiveness. There's a whole series of books. They're really good. With Byron Katie's The Work, you can go to her website if there's anything confusing about the worksheet, and there's more tools there. I've also done a guided meditation as a healing tool that's been really helpful for me personally. And I use it whenever I feel stuck or deeply frustrated about something that's going on in my life. And I've gotten good feedback from others who have used it, saying that it had a positive effect and helped them work through some areas where they were stuck and that they really got some immediate movement from that. So I will also include that in the description section of this video as a free gift. That used to be a paid product. I've had people buy that gift, buy that as a product, and I'm just going to share it with you as a free gift today. If you want to check that out, because I'm just really committed to you healing. All of us healing. There's nothing more important we can do with our time than to process the garbage, glean the good, and move forward. Yes. So our assignment today is to pick one or both of these and then take something that's been tough for you lately and use these tools to process through it. And obviously healing can't be rushed, but it can be gently accelerated with the right tools to support you. So that's the intent today, is to try one of these healing tools or both and see where it gets you. See if it helps you get unstuck in any area. And then for anything that's left over, just know it's okay to feel hurt when you've been wounded. And do these tools to kind of accelerate the healing. It's like maybe putting like an ointment on it that will heal faster. But also just know that sometimes all you can do with hurt is just to sit with it gently and not judge it. And just feel it and be aware with it and sit with it like you would a small child. And just be present. And that in and of itself is healing. And, it's this too shall pass. It's the clouds in the sky I'm looking at right now are not going to look like that tomorrow. And your internal weather system, your emotions are going to look different tomorrow too. But these tools are for things that just keep repeatedly coming up. A situation where someone deeply wounded you, you felt deeply hurt, or there's a deep frustration, or you feel stuck in a certain area, or you feel like, you've failed at something. Sometimes there's these really like core wounds that we just have a hard time letting go of, and then they're almost like a permanent rain cloud that's following us around. Instead of letting the clouds and the weather come and go, there's these things that just seem kind of stuck there. And that's the purpose of these tools, is to work through them so that they can break up and become a little lighter and softer and, you know, move on through. Leaving their gift behind, but not having to stay in any kind of pain or a struggle. To let go of the suffering, to glean the good, but let go of the suffering. That's the purpose of these tools. So thank you for joining me today. I send you love on your healing journey, and I'm amazed by you and proud of you that you're committed to this, because it's a rare and beautiful soul that is committed to healing so that they can show up as a greater light in the world and a beacon of hope for others. You know, as well as you deserve to be happy. There doesn't even have to be a greater reason than that you deserve to be happy. But the truth is, when you get to that place of greater happiness and awareness and healing, you'll naturally inspire and bless others to do that healing work as well. So there's multiple benefits to doing the work, and I'm proud of you for showing up and doing it. I'll see you soon. I love you.